Next stop, Sherri.
We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time. Spreading love and joy and laughter all over the place. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Be so legendary. Sherri's got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherri Shepherd.
My goodness, let me tell y'all something. Dating is not for the weak. I am here to tell you. It is so bad out here that whenever I start dating somebody new, I literally have to pray. And this right here, y'all, is the prayer that I always say when I'm going out with someone. I say, Lord, if this relationship is not from you, blow this whole thing up, shut the door, and give me the strength to walk away. Because in this season, I got no time to waste. And let me tell you something. That prayer always works. If the man isn't for me, it's always revealed to me very quickly. Whether by attorneys or getting served, it's always revealed to me. Boom, I find out he's $100,000 in debt, it works. Or, boom, his roommate is actually his wife, it works. Or boom, he's on the run from the law. It works. I literally, any person that I am with or potential, I never have to go snooping because God drops it in my lap. Like, here, girl, look at this mess right here. But here's the thing, y'all. I recently met this man, okay? And, and I did, and he was a little rough around the edges, but, woo, he was fine. Had it together, like literally financial-wise, all the other stuff, just, ooh. He's the kind of fine and financial that made me forget all my grandmother's advice, all right? It's the kind of fine that makes you forget the password to your common sense. And so I said the prayer. I said, Lord, if this isn't from you, shut the door so hard that I cannot even think about going through it. I said, Lord, shut it hard so not even a SWAT team can break it down. But then this man called me on the phone, and his voice, he said, hey, beautiful. And my phone vibrated from the inside. I'm not gonna lie. Even Siri was like, battery fully charged. And then when he picked me up, he looked good, he smelled good, he drove good, money just falling out the wallet. And again, I know he's probably not the safest choice. So I said, got on my knees, I said, hey, Lord, it's me again. What I meant to say was, before you shut that door, I need to have a little fun first. I did. And I told the Lord, I said, I'm not looking for the one just yet. I just want to be able to buy some sexy lingerie and have a little fun. And then I want to be able to come back and tell my family all about it. So see, I'm trying to be of service. I'm trying to be of service to y'all. And when I tell you, I have not heard from that man since that day. I've not heard anything. I have not gotten a good morning phone call, not a text that says, how's your day going? I haven't even gotten a you up text. So I feel like God really shut the door. He shut the door because that's the way God works. He'll start to put up other girls in front of this man's face to protect me because the other girls are easy. So he's probably like, I'll call them first. But I want him to know I'm easy too. And I think it's because throughout Hollywood, like I got this reputation that I'm a good Christian girl that wants a commitment. That's the reputation I got. But I want to say, don't let this Bible app fool you, all right? So now I feel like I got to go back to God and amend my prayer. And next time I have to say, God, I got a prayer with an asterisk on it. Just, Lord, if he's not for me, take him away, but not before I get a little love. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Okay, family, y'all ready for a good time? Sus, play my song. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't get in trouble with that one right there. Oh my gosh. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. This is a day to celebrate our heroes, the men and the women of the United States Armed Forces. And I'm so thankful that we are all showing our military. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate your service, your courage, your sacrifice. When I look at my son, Jeffrey, I know that he can walk down the street and he's just been protected. And that is because of you, veterans. Thank you so much for keeping us safe. We honor you today and every day. Thank you so much. And I want to shout out to my family because I got a military family of Navy men. And so thank y'all all, from my daddy to my Uncle Kenny, my cousin Kenneth. Thank you, y'all. Now, y'all, Kim Kardashian has been studying to become a lawyer for the past 6 years. But over the weekend, she announced that she failed the big California bar exam. And I say, but you know what, Kim, not all hope is not lost. Kim says that she's not gonna stop until she passes. I love that. I love that. And in the meantime, Kim is giving us a glimpse of what kind of lawyer she's gonna be when the time comes. Because she plays a lawyer on the hit show All's Fair, which is also starring my bestie, Niecy Nash-Betts. And I love it so much. And as Niecy requires me to say, the first 3 episodes of All's Fair are currently available on Hulu and Disney+, with new episodes released weekly on Thursdays, according to Niecy. I'll just say that. But in the first episode of the show, Kim wore this suit that was all business in the front. Beautiful, beautiful suit. But let me tell y'all something. When the camera filmed her from behind, the business suit had an exposed thong in the back. In the back. Okay, I'm looking at this, I'm watching All's Fair, and I go, wait a minute. Why don't any of my lawyers look like that? If my lawyers would have won that, both of my divorces would have been so much quicker. If my lawyer looked like this, I wouldn't have had to pay all that alimony. If my lawyers looked like this, because all my judges were men, all right? So if this is what lawyers are gonna look like now, I'm in the wrong damn business over here. And let me tell you something, in watching All's Fair, I don't know if you've seen it, like Kim's character wearing this thong, it had nothing to do with the storyline. This is just what her character chose to wear because she's a lawyer in the show. She's also the executive producer. Her and her mom, Kris Jenner, are the executive producers. So I'm telling you, this is just first season. I got a feeling season 2 is gonna be lit. I don't know what the title of that first episode is, Law and Order Special Booty Unit, but So Kim, I would say, please don't give up your dream of being a lawyer because most people who take the bar exam don't even pass it the first time. So keep going because I'm gonna hire you for my next divorce, girl. If I keep praying to God to let me slide, boy. Now and you know what, and there is not a male judge alive that is not gonna side with you. Because the male judge, instead of saying approach the bench, that judge gonna be like, any lawyer named Kim, I need to see you in my chambers. That judge keeps taking a recess just to watch her walk away. So, Kim, as soon as I find my next husband, I'm gonna put you on retainer. You look good, girl. Oh my gosh. Now, y'all, Janelle Monáe, she is known for her out-of-this-world fashion choices. Y'all know that with Janelle. And Janelle stepped out this weekend in this Tom Brown alien suit. All right, now, this look actually debuted on the runway of Paris Fashion Week. And when I saw Janelle in it, I could not help but think all those extra pants legs, they look familiar. And then as I kept looking at it, I realized I wore this same look when I asked y'all if I should wear it up or tear it up. That is the look that I had on. But here's the thing, Janelle, look, I committed to it. I wore it with the alien head, and it was hot under there. So I wish I would have asked somebody, because I thought I had to phone home when I had that daggone thing, but I love it. Leave it to Janelle Monáe to make being an alien look so cute and sexy. Girl, you did look good. Now, y'all, oh my goodness, my 500th show is next week, so it's time for Sherri's fantastic 500th. Hit it! So I want to thank my friends at Wyndham Rewards because we're giving Sherri Show fans a chance to win a trip to our 500th episode. 500, wow. Today's player is Bernadette from Springfield, Illinois. Bernadette, hi.
Hi, Sherri, hi.
I love it.
How are you, Sherri?
I'm so good, Bernadette. How are you? Are you excited to play?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jesus.
Ah!
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm thanking you for bringing in Jesus. I think you might be a little mad at me right now. All right, we are gonna spin this wheel. And let's see what you landed on. Okay, you landed on Let's Play. And that means you are gonna play one of the games that we play right here on the show. So, today's game is Hilarious Headlines. I'm gonna read you 3 headlines. 2 of them are fake, and 1 of them is a real headline about the Sherri Show. And you gotta pick the real headline, all right? You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here are your headlines. Headline number 1. Sherri announces her very own Mediterranean cookbook live on the show. Headline number 2. Sherri gets offered record contract after doing karaoke on TV. Headline number 3. Sherri recreates $4,000 Grammy look for less than $5. Which is the real headline?
Headline number 1.
Oh no! The right headline is I recreated the Grammy look for less than for $4.99 with Jaden Williams. Oh no! But don't worry, we're sending you a Sherri T-shirt. So I'm glad you got to play. Thank you so much for playing. And y'all, we have a great show for you today because up next, comedian and author Roy Wood Jr. is right here. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. My first guest is one of my comedy mentors, and he is one of the hardest working people that I know. He's a stand-up, he's a comedian, an actor, a host, and author of the new book, The Man of Many Fathers. And between all of that, he sometimes always has time to answer my phone calls, even if they're at 3 in the morning. I love it. Please welcome my friend Roy Wood Jr. Look at you, Roy!
Look at you.
Ooh. Ooh.
You look good.
And you look good too, sir.
Hey, what's up? You look good.
You look good too, Roy. I never have to do any work when you come. This is what I love about you. Now, this is something that I'm doing different, Roy, because I want to know how you feel. This season, I started doing stand-up at the top
Yeah,
of
I
every
saw that.
show. Yeah,
Tight work.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to know, like, do you have any advice? What do you think about me doing
No, I
stand-up?
think it's great. I think it's great. It's one of the tools you have that you should use. I think Ellen DeGeneres, probably the last one that did like kind of a proper
Yeah,
little
she was the
monologue
last
or
one.
whatever. Now, with everything you was just talking about, I didn't agree with some of the premise of that. What's wrong with a man being $100,000 in debt? That is not a red flag. That is a challenge. That is God telling you to fix this man. I just, we'll talk about the premises
We'll talk
later,
about the
but
premises
yeah,
a little bit later. Because I got 5 lawyers that would disagree with you, but you know.
I don't know. I just know I don't involve God on the first date. I don't need God to about that 4th or 5th date. That's when like, all right, Lord.
You like him to come through then?
Yeah, sometimes like on that first pregnancy scare, that's when I call on God. Like, hey. That's why when the girl come up pregnant, it's a cross, so you know to pray, right?
That's the crossroad.
The pregnancy test, it's a cross.
Roy Wood, I don't even know what to do with you. You're
It's
so
morning
damn funny.
time. I don't even know if I should be talking like
Well,
this.
it's all right. We got it on there, and it's funny as all get up. I love you. I love
Good
you.
to see you.
You know, this is what I love about you, because you are so great. I love watching Have I Got News for You. You're such a great host on the show. And I know, for me, you've helped me a lot with, like, any kind of gig that I've had to do where it's political. I can't do political without your help.
That's not true.
No, but it is, and I know that a lot of comics come to you. Like, do you realize how much you mean to other comics, Roy?
I'm grateful to help. I am here because of comedians that helped me. So I try to pass it forward. You have an ability, though, where you can get non-political stuff out of people who are political. You had Michelle Obama on this show reminiscing about being broke. Do you understand? Michelle Obama was sitting in this chair. Girl, I used to split a White Castle with my mama. We was in Chicago. We was in Sears buying washing machines for 40 cents. Like, to have that type of charisma, because, like, for me, nobody expects that of me because of CNN, because of the Daily Show pedigree.
Right.
I had the honor of moderating Kamala Harris's book chat in Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a good time. And so we didn't get to talk about White Castle. Every question needed to be about policy and how to better the country, which is great, but you have so many weapons in your tool belt, so the more you use them, keep using them.
Thank you so much, Roy. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I do. And I want to say, not only do I appreciate you, I want to thank you for this book, because this book is pretty phenomenal. The Man of Many Fathers. Congratulations. And we don't have enough men talking about fathers and putting what they went through publicly out there, and you did. I loved learning about the men who taught you how to be a father, because your dad passed when you were young.
Yeah.
Like, how old were you when your dad
I was 16 when he died. My son was born, and you start reflecting on the lessons that you never got from him. But then in that delivery room, literally holding my son, you have the realization that God put so many other people on my path that planted seeds in me. And if we all sat as people and really thought about our path, there's so many seeds inside of you that you can harvest, so many seeds of knowledge that you can then plant into your children so they can be better. I want my son to be better than me or my pops.
Absolutely.
And so the book is a testament not only to my dad, but all of those other people that were along the way. Some good, some bad, but you still learn lessons from these people.
You still can learn lessons. I want to ask you, because I remember one of the most memorable pieces of advice that my father gave me. He said, you only need in your life me, your pastor, and God. Okay, I thought there was a little, do you think our parents realize how much they can mess us up with some of the advice they give?
No, but all they knew was what they knew at the time. It's like, just go to college. Them video games ain't gonna lead to nothing.
Exactly.
And you see how much money people making off them video games.
Thank you. Remember when they used to say, go work, get a job at the post office?
Yeah, my grandmama told me one time that Nintendo is messing up my picture tube. Remember a picture tube, the TV with the big booty. You remember big booty TV? And now that same Nintendo could lead into tech, and now we want our kids in STEM. So, I'm just grateful. You know, you have people along your path, and one of the things that I was most fortunate was that I worked a lot of jobs where I was the youngest person on the job. So it's a lot of 30 and 40-year-olds that kind of look out for you, kind of give you advice. Some schooling and some you learn. Let's be real. Some people you learn what to do by watching people do the wrong thing. You be like,
yes, that's absolutely it.
Don't do cocaine on the clock. And that's how I learned I didn't need a dare officer. I had a dude named Mike who sometimes would do drugs on the clock.
Was that his name, Mike?
We called him Cocaine Mike. But he's a good brother. He taught me a lot.
Oh my gosh. Now oh my gosh. You know, you ask your son Henry a question that I could never imagine my father asking me. Can you tell me the question that you asked your son?
Well, the question is rooted in the question that my father asked me that I was too late in knowing how to answer,
Okay.
which was, what's something that... The last conversation I had with my pops, he asked me, he said, I did all right, didn't I? And I just thought he was talking about some food he ate or whatever, but what he was really more deeply asking me was, what is your assessment of me as a father?
Oh.
And I missed the window, and I didn't answer. Because I didn't know. And so, you know, my son, we're never gonna have that moment. He's never gonna have that moment. I think one of the most valuable things you can ask your children is just, hey, what's something you wish I did more of and something you wish I did less of? And you're gonna get honest answers.
Yeah.
And give them the freedom to speak them, even if they're not gonna get their way every time. I think giving our children the autonomy to assess us as parents, because you don't completely know what you're doing as a parent. A lot of what you do is just you either doing the same as what you were raised or the exact opposite of what you were raised. And the truth is somewhere in between those two. So check in with your children, because you'll find out a lot more about yourself, because they are closest to you.
You know, that is so absolutely true. Because I always thought that when Jeffrey was little, that I should raise him the way my parents did. They popped me upside the head when I was walking away. They just and I realized that doesn't work for my son the way that they used to raise me.
Yeah.
Although I'm scared to ask him, what do you give me an assessment of myself?
But they'll start easy. It'll be something like, what do you wish I did more? Well, I wish we went to the park more. And then once they get a little bit older, why you always yelling and why you only cook bagels? He asked me that one day. He go, why we always have bagels? I said, no. I'm sorry, I didn't know that I need to set out a menu. Welcome to Shea Father. Because we co-parenting now, so now I'm in a breakfast contest with his mama, and she be cooking the good stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's my week. He be like, well, we had the bagels.
See, Jeffrey said to me, why can't you be like other mothers? Why you have to wear wigs all the time and travel, go on the airplane? And I said, most of the women that in your school, they wear wigs too. It ain't just me. But they will give you an honest assessment.
Yeah.
Now, this is the one who I want to know who's giving you an honest assessment, because every time you come here, you talk about your mom, Joyce. She'll send you a text of what she thinks about you and your appearances. Has your mother told you anything about your book? Has she said anything?
My mother's the first chapter. She remains my best friend and my biggest inspiration. Even though it's a book about men, I did not move in with my pops until the 4th grade.
Okay.
So I can't disown what happened in the foundations that she and I had. And it's hard for me to talk about...
Look at her.
It's hard for me to talk about our experiences with my dad without being open and honest about how some of those things may have affected her, because she was in the house as well.
That's right.
So you try to handle your story as delicate as possible, and I was very nervous about that. I was very nervous about what my mom would feel about some of those stories. And then the day the book came out, she called me from the bookstore, and she bought all the books that were for sale in Birmingham.
She did.
At the Barnes & Noble in Birmingham. That's her up there. She bought all the books. And I'm like, but Mama, somebody else need to read the book. But just, you know, we went through a period when I first started stand-up at 19. She's a college educator. She's all about education. And once I proved to her that I was gonna get the degree from FAMU and pursue comedy, there's nobody bigger. She found out I was riding the bus, and she bought me a car so I wouldn't sleep in the bus station. And to go from like not speaking when I first started this to her being at the door. She was at the Barnes & Noble, 9:59.
Right, when it opened
banging on that door, open it up. Why my baby book ain't up front? Put my baby next to the Michelle Obamas.
That's it.
Yeah. So, you know, and I talk about our relationship a lot in the book, because a lot of the tenements and the moral foundation that I have that men then came and filled in around was a foundation set by my mom.
Yes.
So I'm thankful for her.
Thank you, Mama Joyce. And Roy, thank you for being here. And I can't wait to read this. Is this something I can read with Jeffrey, or he'll want to read it by himself?
Does your son cuss, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay, he can read.
Yes,
It's an honest representation of the people that I met at the time I met them, and some of them people was cussing.
Yes. He don't cuss around me, but I know he cuss.
But it's good
I know he
morals.
does.
It's a lot of great stories, and I think, you know, even when we talk about, it's a book about men, but there was a woman that I met in Chicago on my book tour, and she spoke to me after the show, and she was a single mother, and she chose to leave the marriage that was unhealthy. And her son always asked her, why didn't you stay? I missed out on my dad. And she bought the book for him to help him understand that there's two sides to every story. And for the women who stay in something that may not be stable, for the benefit of the child to have a father, there's collateral damage that comes from that. And so she bought it for her son so that he could better understand her.
This is what I love.
I'm thankful.
Roy,
really
we are
am.
thankful. I want to say, The Man of Many Fathers is out now, and watch Have I Got News for You on CNN every Saturday or the next day on HBO Max. And up next, Phil Rosenthal is here. But right now, Roy Wood Jr. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Now, our next guest was my boss on the iconic sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. And honestly, everybody loves him. He's been traveling the world on his Netflix show, Somebody Feed Phil, and he's got a new book, Phil's Favorite Recipes from Friends and Family to Make It Home. Please welcome the always hungry Phil Rosenthal.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Rugula?
I bought you some rugula, just
Oh,
in
too
case you
nice.
like. I didn't know if you wanted to snack on anything. Like, was rugula? We went straight and had, because I know, like, food is very important to you.
The most.
It is. And I wanted to say, you were like the best boss because you always had the set full of food. You would change it out. It was always food there.
The Army travels on stomach.
Yes, that's true.
So you've been on shows where all they have is potato chips and junk.
Nothing.
And you go and you grab it just because it's there. They don't feel good.
No.
But what if we had great stuff?
Exactly.
Now we're happy.
Happy.
Now we're a family. That's
Yes.
how you make a family.
And that's how you did. I love that. You know, it's so funny. I'm thinking about it. Phil, I cannot believe that Everybody Loves Raymond is celebrating its 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary of the Barones. Like, why do you think this show, because I still watch it, why do you think it stays relevant with people even now?
People used to say to us, you were listening outside my house last night. Yeah, and I wasn't, because I was listening inside my house.
Yeah.
You know, if you worked for me, your job was to go home, get in a fight with your wife, come back in and tell me about it.
And so,
So that's what we did. And you know, I guess that's the timeless things.
Yeah.
Not the timely things. Like, we could have made jokes about whoever was president then,
Yeah.
but we didn't. Knowing that maybe, what if we're lucky enough to be on for 30 years?
yes. And I love Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond because no matter what culture you were from, somebody always had either a mother-in-law, like,
Yes.
you know, Doris Roberts, they had
Yes.
a brother. It was just so relatable.
I thought I was writing about my crazy parents, and you would look at them and say, oh, haha, they're crazy. What I didn't know was your parents are crazy too.
They are. And I just, you know, you've always been that way. Your smile is what, you lead with that smile and that joy that comes out. And I know you were so happy because your daughter Lily got married. She got married last month. Look at this. I remember when Lily was a little girl.
On the set, yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
how was the big day?
It was all right.
It was a...
It was, you know, it's one of the happiest times of your life to see
Yes.
your daughter get married, and she found a beautiful guy, and he's a great chef.
Oh, check in the box.
So I win again.
You won again?
Yes,
So
yes.
tell me, like, you know, was the food, how was the food at the wedding?
You know
You
it
are a
was
food
good.
person.
You know it was good.
Yeah.
We did something, and I don't know, I'm sure this has been done before, but I'm out to change weddings. The part of the wedding that Lily and I agreed on that we're not crazy about is the long 3-hour sit-down meal.
Okay.
Okay, we love the cocktail hour.
Okay,
We
yes.
love, like, you get to grab what you want, you get to talk to who you want, you get to even sit down casually with who you want.
Yes.
So what if we just made the cocktail hour deluxe
Okay.
with, like, greatest hits of LA restaurants at different stations. So it was like a
That's a good
food
one.
festival.
Yeah. And you're
And
going
then, after a couple hours of that, we had, you know, that's Adam Perry Lang, one of the great barbecue masters in the United States, doing lamb chops. We had Matu cheesesteaks. We had these
And look, I'm looking
chimichangas
it over
from
here.
Sonora Town.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It was so much food, but different types of food.
Yes.
Over there.
So a couple hours of that, and then the backyard,
Yes.
we put a dance floor and dessert.
That's the
So we
two Ds.
eliminate the bad part of
Yeah.
the wedding thing.
I love it. You had
Yeah.
the double D's, dance floor and dessert,
That's
right
it.
there at the doggone wedding. And this is what I love about you, because you're such a foodie, and you got your book. You got Phil's favorite recipes from friends and family to make it home. Can
Yes.
you tell us about the book?
Sure. So the first book was Somebody Feed Phil the book, and that was the first 4 seasons of Somebody Feed Phil. This is the latest 4 seasons, plus my
look at this.
favorite family and friends recipes that I wanted to include. Yes.
Because last time when you came, you made your mom's matzo ball soup
Oh,
for
that
me,
was-
and that was
that's
good.
very good,
That
yeah.
was really good. And you got, it's a lot. This book is heavy.
I'm
You got a lot.
sorry.
You got a lot of friends and family.
Well, after you eat, you got to lift some weights.
There we go. Now, I love it this because you're so successful, Phil. Your Netflix show is successful. I love watching it. Somebody Feed Phil. You got your book out. I mean, you executive produce one of the greatest shows of all time.
Thank
one of the iconic shows. You've been so successful. Has there ever been a job that you've been bad at, Phil?
Everything else.
Oh,
I was a guard here in New York at the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Okay.
I was a guard, and I was, at one point, I worked a graveyard shift, midnight to 8 in the morning. I was 21. I thought I could stay up all night.
Yeah.
They found me
Where'd they find you, Phil?
in a period room, in an exhibit,
Yeah.
on a 300-year-old bed.
You fell asleep on one of the artifacts,
Yes.
Phil,
And I was fired.
and you're fired.
Because at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, they don't like you touching the art, let alone sleeping
You went
on it.
behind the rope and laid on the bed
There wasn't a rope. I have to be fair to myself. It was just the room with the...
with the bed.
But there is a plaque now that says Phil Rosenthal slept here.
So you got fired. You know what, I gotta tell you, Phil, I was a legal secretary back when I was a struggling comic.
Yeah.
And I came in early, and the Xerox was there, and I always wanted to, like, photograph my butt. And I sat on the Xerox machine, and it photographed, and then I heard a crack, and I cracked the glass. And the lawyer came in, and he goes, "Who the hell broke the machine?" And I was like, "I have no idea." Until a paper got stuck in the thing, and my butt came out when it came out. And there was no rope. I got fired too. Phil.
Sherri, you're gonna get fired from this for telling that story.
I just had to give you a good story too. I feel
That's
bad.
awesome. You win. You win.
Phil
That's
Rosenthal.
awesome.
I'm coming to LA because I'm coming to your diner. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
You got your diner that you're about to open up.
Yeah, with Nancy Silverton, the great chef.
Yes.
And then you know what the sweetest thing about it is?
What is the sweetest thing?
Well, Mason, my new son-in-law, he's the cook under Nancy. He's running the whole thing. And Lily works there too. And even sweeter than that, the name of the diner is after my parents. It's Max and Helen's. Yeah.
You win. Can't top it. You win, Phil Rosenthal. You know what? I want to thank you for being here, Phil, because I love it when you
I love you.
come. And Phil, you're also performing at the Ryman in Nashville
How about
on
that?
Wednesday.
Yeah,
and
tomorrow.
Which
Yeah.
is tomorrow. And then Phil's favorite recipes from friends and family to make it home. It's available wherever books are sold, and it's made with love, which is what I love about it. And because there's so much love through and through, and we love our audience, you are going home with the copy. And we'll be right back. Phil Rosenthal. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. It's It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Sherri's pop-up shop is open, and we're bringing you great deals on amazing products. So here to take us through this week's deal is lifestyle expert Nicole and Lovu.
So good to be here.
It's so good for you to be here. I'm so excited.
Same here.
Okay, so we're gonna get started. What is our first product?
Well, everything I'm showing you will be available on morningsave.com. We're scanning that QR code that's on your screen.
Yes.
Our first deal today is a door buster. Go ahead and bust that door.
girl,
Show us
you know
what
I've
it
been
is.
waiting.
Do it. Grab it,
I done
girl.
tore
Grab
up the
it.
whole door. Look at this.
We love it. This is the power pack. Power card. This is the slim power bank. This will
look at
give you
this.
a quick charge on your phone, so it works on Apple and Android devices. It's small, so you can put it in your bag and your wallet.
Or your
take it with you on your phone.
wallet.
And it comes with the cord, so you actually can just attach it to your phone. And I love this. It's a doorbuster deal, so there's a limit of 3 per customer. So you're getting 4 with this. You're getting up to 92% off. Normally retails for $133, but today 4 of them are $10. $10 to charge your phone. We love that. Let's talk
Me
about-
like it. All
You're
right,
gonna
there we
love
go.
This is the Kenneth Cole mid-length chevron quilted puffer jacket with the faux fur. It's
I don't know
Kenneth
what
Cole.
all that means. Does it keep you warm?
Let me tell you what it does. It's
Okay.
lightweight and it keeps you warm. It's Kenneth Cole, a brand that we know and we love and we trust. Let's talk about it though. That chevron material is so nice. The faux fur hood, it's got the pocket so you can put your gloves in there. We've got it in 3 colors and sizes small to extra large. So there's something here for everyone. Sherri, this one looks so good on you, this jacket.
I love this.
I
This
love
is
it too.
cute, yes.
You're getting up to 80% off. Normally retails for up to $245. Today, this jacket is $49.99.
49.
It's a really good price.
Girl!
Yeah, let's move on down here.
We better stop. What's happening?
It's jacket season, but sunglasses are something that you can pretty much wear all year round. Check out these Marc Jacobs polarized sunglasses with the gradient lens. When you talk about, go Sherri.
It's cute.
Come on.
It's cute.
When you talk about Marc Jacobs, they've got that bold signature style. They look so good on you, but here's the thing. They have that gradient lens that protects your eyes, but also elevates the entire outfit.
Yes, it does.
Like, they look great with the dress that you have on now. You could dress them up.
And
with
girl, I
dressing
got on
down.
fake lashes. They're not hitting the glasses. I love it.
You're gonna love this price point. I think these would be a good gift too. You're getting up to 70% off. Normally retails for up to $165. Today these glasses are $49.99.
$49.99.
Such a great deal. Okay, so
All
let's
right,
move
what's
on
going
to this.
on?
This Steam Fast cordless travel steam iron is gonna take the hassle out of ironing your clothes. I'm gonna go and lift it up.
Okay.
So this delivers, look at that
Look at
steam
that
coming
steam.
out, right?
I love it.
So this delivers that incredible steam that works on delicate fabrics.
Girl, take it away from my
Okay,
hair.
I'm taking it out. I'm sorry.
Good.
I'll show
you
you
don't
my
want
hair.
you don't want the natural picture.
But that's how effective it is. There we go.
Yeah, the natural kitchen coming out
It'll
ain't gonna
come
be good.
in.
Yeah.
That's how
All right.
effective it is
I
that
love
you
it.
can use it on those delicate fabrics. You can use it on your shirts. And it's
this
great.
is light.
And it's really, really lightweight. So
Yeah.
which is great for taking with you around the holidays. If you're going out holiday parties or
Absolutely.
traveling, this is fantastic. Okay, so you're getting up to 56% off. Normally retails for up to $45. Today, just $19.99.
19.
Yeah,
That's good.
Really good deal. All right,
it is.
let's talk about this. This is the Peace
What
Love
is
World
this?
oversized cable knit throw.
Oh
This
my
is the
gosh.
upgrade that you and your couch have been waiting for. Y'all, it is so
Yes.
soft. It is that beautiful knit fabric. But Sherri, look at this. It's got nice little designs right here.
It
little
says,
look at
I
that.
love
It
my
says
family.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what does it say?
And this-
my happy place.
Yeah,
I love the messaging.
It comes in 7 styles that you can choose from, and
Ooh,
this again,
girl.
it also comes in this beautiful bow, right? I'm gonna.
Oh, look
hold
at
it
this
up.
blue.
That blue. It comes in this beautiful bow, so you don't even have to worry about like wrapping it up as a gift.
Yes.
Yeah, 7 styles that are available.
This
There's
is
something here for everyone.
nice.
So soft too. All right, let's talk about the price point.
Yes.
You're getting up to 78% off. Normally retails for up to $108. Today, just $24.
$24.
Yeah.
This is nice.
So nice.
This is like, oh my gosh. And you know what? One lucky audience member is about to get everything. So let's see who it is today. Rita Haynes. Where's Rita Haynes? Where do we get Rita Haynes? Rita Haynes, can she stand up? Rita Haynes, stand up. Oh my God. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank
And I
you,
want to
Sherri.
thank Morning Save and scan the QR code or go to morningsave.com. We'll be right back. Yeah, it's you, Rita. Don't worry, family. There's more Sherri.
We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time.
Be a part of the family in person. Go to sherryshowtv.com for tickets. It's time to play in a hot flash. Now, I am here with Amber from New Jersey. Hey, Amber. Okay, so Amber, photos of hot celebrities are gonna flash across the screen, and you will have 20 seconds to name 4 correctly. So when you see them, just shout them out. All right, so Jonathan Bailey is this year's People's Sexiest Man Alive. So today's hot celebrities are past winners of this award. So ready, get set, and there you go, look at the screen, hot flash.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
That was Patrick Dempsey. No, that was Blake Shelton. Idris Elba. Jason John Krasinski.
You got it. You got all 4 of them. There you go. Congratulations, you won 2 tickets to Hell's Kitchen, which is playing currently at the Schubert Theater. Great play, musical. We'll be right back. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Since today is Veterans Day, our natural beauty is Staff Sergeant Judy from New York. Now, Judy says, I want to see the beauty of myself without the extra enhancement. We should all feel confident in our skin. It's important to embrace you for you. Staff Sergeant Judy, thank you so much for your service. We'll be right back. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Tomorrow, social media star Kaylin Allen will be here, plus dance music icon Crystal Waters. So join us in for the best time in daytime. Bye-bye.